Hi YouTube, I'm Taylor. Welcome to Ginger Next Door. Today's video is going to be my super quick makeup look for when I am running out the door, which is what I am doing right now. Oh, 3 minutes. Okay. I gotta get out of this robe, sadly. I'm gonna take you back. No Makeup Taylor is gonna take over and we're gonna show you how we got to this. If it seems like I'm talking extremely fast, it's because I am. Because I'm in a hurry. Okay, goodbye. Okay, first things first. No matter how much makeup I put on my face, I always, a million times, always use a primer. So today I am using the Fenty Beauty, what are you called? The Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. So the reason I don't skip the priming step on days when I don't wear very much makeup is because the little makeup that I do put on, I want to make sure that it actually stays on. I've noticed that for me personally, if I don't use a primer, my bronzer just disappears into the universe. Whereas when I do this, it gives me a little something. Plus I also really like this because I feel like it helps to kind of smooth out any little pores and things like that. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to go in with is this Boing concealer from Benefit. I really love this concealer because it gives you kind of that brightening effect on your under eyes, but it also works really nicely to help with any little blemishes that you might have. I'm just going to put that where I need it, which is basically almost my entire face. I also am going to use that to put on my eyelids just a tiny bit because when I don't have any foundation on, my eyelids look very veiny because I'm so pale. To blend that out, I'm going to use this Morphe M334 brush. Just quickly. I seriously love the way that this looks on my under eyes. It's a different texture of concealer than I normally use. Normally I like ones that are like pretty liquidy. But on days when I don't wear very much makeup, I feel like this is great. By the way, it's 9:03. I probably started right at 9 o'clock, so let's just see how long this takes. It's going to take longer than usual because I'm talking, but that's good because I got 20 minutes and I got to be out the door. So the next thing that I am going to do is warm up my face a little bit with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Days when I am in a hurry, I like to use this big, giant, fluffy brush. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH01 brush. When I don't want something super precise and I'm just kind of trying to hurry a little bit, or a lot of it, I really like using a very big fluffy brush because this does all of the work for you. Got it in my mouth, but not mad about it because it tastes like chocolate. So I'm going to take that on my cheekbones and just around my forehead a little bit. And on the nose, just a titch. And on the chin. You know what? We're just going to give yourself a little bit of that everywhere. I also, here's the trick to save you a step. I'm also going to use this just a tiny bit in my crease, just so I've got a little bit of something in there. The Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH30. And quickly take that through the crease. Nice and messy. We're not in a huge, we're not trying to go for perfection. We're going for speed. I'm also going to take just a tiny bit of that on the lower lash line because a naked lower lash line makes me really sad. Done. Easiest eye look of all time. So the next step, you might be able to skip your eyebrows if you have like a lot of eyebrows. I do not. So this is kind of one of those things that I hurry in other areas so that I'm still able to give myself some eyebrows. If you have fantastically beautiful, thick, luscious eyebrows, first of all, you're lucky. Second of all, this would be something that you could just do this product. I'm going to use both of these things because, seriously, look at what we're working with, all right? This is the Tarte Busy Gal Brow Gel. This is a tinted brow gel. I take this backward through my brow first. Hair, get out of the way. Take this backward through my brow first, and then push it upward and over to give the brows a nice shape so that they stay where they should be. See, check it out. Now I can actually see where my eyebrow is. Also, my eyebrows are a lot darker than they normally are because I tinted them with Just for Men beard dye, like I always do. And like I said, if you already have really great eyebrows and you just need a little extra something, you could just do this step and then move on with your life. I, however, need a little extra. Also, this guy right here is pretty angry, so I'm going to just real quick give myself a little bit more of that concealer. And this one on my chin, because I simply can't just leave it alone. I'm going to just really quickly, I'm not going to like do super intense eyebrows. I'm just going to basically go through and fill in the spots where there are not so much eyebrows. So I really take it through the front of my brow and then a little bit on this arch because they're a little bit bald in the arches. Just so they're not quite so unevenly shaped, I'm really only doing just the tiniest bit. This is also great for days, like not even necessarily if you're just in a hurry, but sometimes if I am working from home or if I'm doing schoolwork at home because I have some online classes, if I don't get ready at all, I feel very like sleepy tired and my brain doesn't want to like be functioning. So for me, sometimes even just doing this quick makeup routine, if I'm just running errands or whatever, it's just kind of something that I need a little something something. 99% of the time I don't give a crap and I will just be barefaced and loving it. But sometimes you just need like a little pick-me-up, you know what I'm saying? Oh look, it's like as if this was what normal people's eyebrows look like. If you are a blonde brow person or a sparse brow person, I'm here with you and I love you. And if you have beautiful eyebrows, I'm still here with you and I still love you. So the next thing that I cannot live without, highlighter. Obviously this is a step that you could skip. Not me. This is the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. I'm going to take this on a Morphe M510 brush and just hit the tops of the cheekbones. I just feel like highlight makes me feel much more alive. Oh, I always forget how incredible this highlighter is. I'm going to put a little on the nose. And then I'm also going to just take a tiny bit of this on my finger, on my brow bone to give myself a little bit of a highlight, and then just on the very inner corner just to give a little bit more dimension to our quickie quick eye look. Mascara. Also can't live without mascara because her eyelashes are so blonde. You babes that have really dark eyelashes and really dark eyebrows are able to skip so many steps. It's just mind-boggling to me. Isn't it funny when you have to get ready really quick and you're like, wow, I was able to do a lot in such a small amount of time. But then days when you have a ton of time, it's like you sit there for hours and hours unnecessarily. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. See what a difference that makes? Can you believe how freaking blonde my lashes are? This also just really helps my eyeballs to feel like they're like awake and alive and ready to conquer the day. We don't have time for this. Look it. Are you kidding? We don't have time for this. You can't just put mascara on your eyelids. Okay, here's a quick tip because this is good to know. If you get mascara up there, I mean, thankfully this wasn't like a level 10 glam eye that I worked really hard on. If you wait for it to dry, it comes off a little bit easier. I'm just gonna try to not take off all of that we put in the crease. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Also, just because we're wearing only a tiny bit of makeup, we want it to last. So I'm going to spray this with a little bit of the Urban Decay All Nighter. Plus, this is a step that takes like 2 seconds. 3 spritzes, you're good. Then the very last thing I'm going to do is go in with a tiny bit of lipstick. Sometimes I'll just throw on like a tinted gloss or, you know, like a regular lipstick, whatever. What I really like to do is take a liquid lipstick that is a long-lasting lipstick. This is the color Rico from Stila. I'm going to take just a teeny tiny bit of this on my finger and just dot it on my lip. So using just a tiny bit of lip color in that way gives you just that nice, like, I like to call it a popsicle stain of a wash of color. So you've got a little bit of color on your lips, but it's not super high maintenance since you didn't use like the full-on effect of it, if that makes sense. And then also this is nice because I know that this will stay for at least a few hours because it is a long-lasting lip. You just didn't put on like a super intense layer of it. Time, 9:16, 4 minutes to spare. That's just enough time to get dressed and run out of here. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please share your favorite quick makeup tips. Don't forget to drink some water today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!